Every winter and early spring, gardeners end up with the same byproduct, buckets of wood ash from stoves, fireplaces, or fire pits. And right away the question comes up, is this grey powder waste, or is it garden gold? Generations before us used wood ash in their gardens, but today the story is more complicated. Used in the right way, it can help balance your soil, strengthen your crops, and even improve your compost. But used the wrong way, it can ruin your beds for seasons to come. So today, let's look closely at what wood ash actually does, when to use it, when to avoid it, and how to apply it safely so you get the benefits without the headaches. Wood ash might look like a pile of useless dust, but it's actually packed with minerals. The main one is calcium carbonate, which is the same ingredient farmers use in agricultural lime. That means wood ash has a strong liming effect. It raises soil pH and reduces acidity. Alongside calcium, it also carries potassium for flowering and fruiting, magnesium for healthy leaves, and tiny amounts of trace elements like zinc and copper. In short, wood ash is a nutrient-rich amendment, and that's why gardeners for centuries treated it as a resource, not a waste. The danger, however, lies in just how concentrated it is. Because it's so alkaline, it can be a blessing in acidic soils, but a disaster in soils that are already balanced. Wood ash shines in acidic soils. If a soil test shows your garden is too acidic, sprinkling ash can gently bring it back toward neutral, which is where most vegetables thrive. Crops like beans, cabbage, spinach, and even peas appreciate that balance and will grow stronger in soils corrected with ash. Potassium is another gift from wood ash. It plays a critical role in flower and fruit production, which means tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, and squash all respond well when potassium is present in the right amounts. Even your compost heap can benefit from small amounts of ash sprinkled in. It helps neutralize acidity and keeps decomposition moving. In these cases, wood ash becomes a natural, no-cost way to support plant health. But here's where the warnings come in. Because wood ash is alkaline, it's easy to go too far. Adding too much can push your soil pH beyond the sweet spot, and suddenly nutrients like iron and phosphorus get locked up, even if they're present in the soil. The result is plants that look pale, yellow, or stunted. On top of that, ash is very soluble. Apply it before a big rain, and much of its potassium can simply wash away before your plants ever get to use it. And there's another big red flag: potatoes. If you apply wood ash where potatoes are growing, you invite scab disease, which ruins your tubers. This is why treating ash like a cure-all is risky. It has to be handled with care. The secret is moderation. Start with a soil test, because without knowing your pH, you're guessing in the dark. If your soil is already neutral or leaning alkaline, leave the ash out of your beds. But if your soil is acidic, apply it lightly, no more than a thin scattering over the surface. Think of it as a dusting, not a dumping. Work it into the top few inches of soil so it binds instead of washing away. Timing also matters. The best time to apply wood ash is in late fall or winter, when the garden is resting. This gives the soil time to adjust before planting season. And don't ever dump fresh ash directly onto seedlings or living roots. It can burn them badly. There are also times when ash should stay out of the picture completely. Acid-loving crops like blueberries, cranberries, rhododendrons, and azaleas hate alkaline soil. Give them ash and you'll stunt or kill them. As mentioned, potatoes are another no-go, since alkaline conditions encourage scab. And if your soil test shows your garden is already in the neutral range, skip the ash entirely. You risk turning balanced soil into an unproductive bed. For those areas, stick with compost, leaf mold, and other organic matter that enriches without altering pH. Wood ash is one of those garden amendments that can feel like a free miracle, but it's really a double-edged sword. Used with precision, it can enrich acidic soils, boost potassium for fruiting crops, and even speed up composting. But used carelessly, it can unbalance your soil, leach away nutrients, and create more problems than it solves. The key is to treat it as a supplement, not a solution. Always test your soil, always use it sparingly, and always apply it at the right time. If this guide helped you better understand wood ash in the garden, make sure to subscribe to Gentle Herb Living for more in-depth gardening guides. And share this video with a fellow gardener. You never know whose soil could be saved by a bucket of ash.